You
No,
know.
I know you were friends with Zumbi, the late great, Spit a Little on the Curb, but did you guys ever record together?
Yeah, we have a couple songs together. We have one that's me, him, and Scarab. That's on a called Civil Disobedience. It's a project called Civil Disobedience, but the song is called Between Us. And man, nah, we don't have that much more, bro. Like we shared the stage like for his last 2, 3 years. You feel me? Of his life, we went on tour all over, man, and built an incredible friendship. You know what I mean? It's like someone that, you know, we've known since the 90s, but you don't get to bridge. You feel me? Like you're younger, you have this competitive thing. And we talked about all this and laughed about it, like how we would just be more like respectful to each other, be like, oh, they doing their thing, we got to do our thing. And that goes for High Road, Living Legends, any, you know, we all have this dynamic where it's like, oh, they're dope, we got to be dope too. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how Zumbi was to us. You feel me? Like, and as we got together, you know, have hotels and Airbnbs, and we're these 10-hour drives together, and we're just talking, and just sharing this game together, bro. It's like, it was like a lost cousin that I was catching up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when we talk about, he was asking about Board Stiff, you know, like, man, what happened? What the hell? You know, same thing. Like, and I was telling him, like, we're working on this documentary, and oh man, like, but you know, it's just something that we bonded through, honestly, through my activism. You know what I mean? Like, because we were cool and everything, but when he saw me doing the hunger strike and rushing Ed Lee and shutting down these town hall meetings and doing all this shit, like, he was like, he text me out the blue. They got my number from Grouch or somebody, and he would start texting me, bro. And Zumbi be like, bro, I'm proud of what you're doing out there, bro. Like, we should chop it up sometimes. I want to chop it up. And then boom, from there, we started talking about books, talking about all type of, you know, like organizations to get involved, like which ways we could get involved without being pretentious and performative, and you know what I mean, having messing with organizations that hidden agendas and all this. Like, we were breaking things down, bro. Like, because he was like, man, I got text messages I look to this day, the ones he was sending me, bro.
Wow.
Like, and it was just like, you're a shining light in this shit, bro. Like, telling me, like, dude, you're a shining light in this shit, bro. I'm proud of you for what you've been doing, bro. Like, you're an example of what we all could be doing, bro. Like, it's just such humbling shit, and like, and it makes me feel so goddamn like more responsible for what's going on too. Like, I have a responsibility, not responsible for what's happening, but a responsibility to help bring justice towards this brother's case and help his family find some type of closure to this. You know what I mean? Like, where it's still not knowing what's going on.
Including that protest outside the hospital over in Berkeley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
A lot of people showed up that day, right?
Yeah. It was good, man. You know, like, people are still wondering what the hell is going on, obviously, you know, like, and it's still like a lot of shit that will probably, you know, get exposed later.
Yeah.
Because I'm not at liberty, and I'm not the one to really say what's going on at this moment, as far as, like, you know, whatever, the legal teams and all these things that are going on. Because I'm one, honestly, that doesn't believe that's going to bring us the justice that is acquired. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's not going to happen through no legal system and no courthouse. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not talking about like court in the streets. We need it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that's part of it too. But I'm talking about a different type of pressure, a different type of, you know, pinpoint, a different type of, you know, resistance and platform where we could expose what's going on, right? Educate more people. Because Brother Zumbi is a person of the community, bro, like, and was worried and sincerely concerned about what was going on in our communities. And someone else, like we say, is going to die in that hospital, again, at the hands of this same goddamn security, you know, altar-based security.
Yeah.
Someone's going to die, and probably has, obviously, since then. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm saying, like, it's this struggle and is supposed to be used to get to the next level and lay the platform and the groundwork for the next. You know what I mean? Like, not to just, oh, this happened and we're back to square root. That can happen. And in order for that to happen, we have to be able to have each other's experiences to catapult off. That's right. The only way we could be able to do that, because people are going to get swept under the rug. Things will act like things didn't happen. Just like the Board Stiff documentary, people act like we never existed if it wasn't for us. Or the Frisco 5 hunger strike, people act like that never existed if it wasn't for someone mentioning what really happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so